This is SportsCenter with Elle Duncan and Kevin Nagandi.
Welcome into SportsCenter. After 2 weeks, the Steelers are beat up and the Packers are back on track, we think. Ryan Clark will join us with much more on the big questions with these two teams.
Yes, but we're going to start with a standoff in Philly. And if you ask most of our analysts, it's just unreal. For more, our NFL reporter Jeff Darlington is joining us now. Jeff, what's the likelihood that Ben doesn't play this Sunday against Cincy?
Well, look, you heard from Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, we just saw the graphic when you were talking there, Jeff. He's been hit 18 times in the first 2 games, the most since 2013. You know what he wasn't in 2013? He wasn't 39 years old. Jeff Darlington is coming back with an update on one of those groin injuries I mentioned, the most important of the groin injuries, TJ Watt. That's how important. Thanks. As we say hello to NFL analyst Ryan Clark, who's joining us now, I have to say I was not the troll or the hater. I said all along that we were probably making a little bit much of this. But from week to week, we've now gone week 1 and see a Packers team that just got mollywopped by a Saints team. Right. We don't know who they are either. And then in week 2, have a very decisive win, right? Who are the Packers?
Listen, they're neither of those teams.
Some things never change, and that namely is us saying that the Packers offense is all right and the defense is letting them down, but it's letting them down in a huge way. They're letting a 74 QBR right now, which is obviously the highest in the league.
We could sit back and throw in the pockets that those quarterbacks have got to throw in.
Well, speak for yourself. I'm terrible at football. Just trust me on this. Ryan Clark is not, and he'll be around to talk a little bit more NFL coming up, Gavin.
One of the cool things about last night's Monday Night Football experience with Peyton and Eli Manning was listening to Peyton just gush over Aaron Rodgers' elastic arm, and then Gronk later on admitting he doesn't watch any tape.
It's like surprising to nobody. I feel like we've been saying that for a long time as kids, right? Homework is not important. Here's a little best of snippet of what we had last night. I guess he's going to be a part of the broadcast here tonight for Blue Jays Rays at the top of the hour. Eduardo, have you ever seen anything like that before? Swiping a piece of paper there?
It did fall in his lap, right? I mean, that's the way that Kevin Kiermaier, after going through the red light and the stop sign, said, okay, I'll come back with some. It's picture-to-picture information, so don't count that information like it's an advantage towards the Rays.
It really is. I mean, it's usually an adage, right? It just fell into my lap, but it actually happened. It fell directly into his lap. It's bananas.
It did.
Let's take a look because there's a lot more interesting storylines than just exactly 2 weeks from tonight. That matchup would currently, Eduardo, as you know, be the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Who do you see playing in that game on October 5th?
Yeah, this one's
on where we were just a couple of months ago. The Jays' opponent tonight, Rays, don't have to worry, of course, about that wild card. They have a commanding lead. In fact, one of the best records in the American League. As Eduardo Perez is joining us now, and we'll see him in a few minutes.
They weren't going to stop him.
Exactly. I got to give a big shout out to my niece, Naila, is 16 today, sweet 16.
Nice.
We love you. You're amazing. She's an incredible actress, but more importantly, she is an incredible person. So we love you. Have a great birthday.
Happy birthday, Nye.
Enjoy Rays and Jays, Nye.